This is going to be a quick tutorial on the Gale to Google path, which integrates our Gale in-context databases for research with our Google Apps for Education accounts. So I've got ETC Portal open, and you can go here by clicking on your desktop icon for ETC Portal or going to etcportal.org. And I'm going to open the Research tab to go to our Gale databases. Now I'm already signed in. If you are at school, you won't need to sign in, but from home you will. If you need help finding your password, please let me know and I'll help you out with that. But basically you can see these are our choices for our Gale databases: student resources, biography, opposing viewpoints, science, U.S. history, and world history. So for today, we're going to use the new Science in Context, but this will work the same way with any of the Gale in-text databases. So I'm going to open Science in Context. Okay, and from here, this is the area that you want to look for your Google sign-in, and also the icon that is your Share to Classroom icon. So we're going to go ahead, I'm just going to use the first one that comes up here as an example. So if you haven't already, you can go ahead and click the sign in. I think I'm already signed in the background for Google, so it's going to recognize me, but if you weren't, it would just ask you to sign into your Google account. And let's find an article that we'd like to look at and assign to students. So for example, an article on Albert Einstein. And let's say you want students just to get some background information on Albert Einstein. You can go ahead and click on any article, and this should work the same for pretty much anything you find on the databases. So we've got an article open, and there's a couple things I want to show you before we share it or download it. If you wanted students to look at an area in particular, you could highlight a section by clicking on the highlight option. You could also put some notes in there. Okay, and the next thing you're going to do is either download it to your Google Drive if you want to share it somewhere else, like let's say you want to put it on your Google site or on your Moodle page, etc. Or you're going to share it to your Google Classroom. So we're going to click on Share to Classroom, that green icon at the top. You're going to choose the class that you want to share it to, and then choose the action. So either you're going to create an assignment or make an announcement. And for example, if you're going to create an assignment, it gives you the same options as if you were to go in and create a new assignment in Google Classroom. So you'd fill that out and then click Assign. The other option is to simply download it to your Google Drive for use in another way. So to do that, and students can do this as well, students won't have the classroom icon, but they will have the option to download to their Google Drive. So for instance, if they're doing research and they want to download multiple articles to look at another time or use some way, in some way, they can go ahead and click this download button under Tools, and you can see right there the option to save to Google Drive. So you're going to go ahead and click Download, and once you do, it's going to give you a note saying that it was successfully saved to your Google Drive. Now what you want to do to find that is we're going to hop over, and I'm going to open up my Google Drive. And you'll see that once you start downloading items, it's going to create folders for you, and they're highlighted in red. So for example, if I downloaded something from Student Resources in Context, it would be put in that folder. This that we're working on right now was downloaded from Science in Context. So if I were to open that folder, I would find my Albert Einstein article that I downloaded, and you can see as well that the highlighting has been maintained on there, so that's really great too. Okay, and let's see. And if you scroll down to the end of the article, you'll see that it actually pulls out your highlighted text and your note that we wrote. So this is great for students as they're doing research and then saving their work, and they can go back and figure out what it was about the article that they thought they wanted to use. And in the same way, you can highlight and make notes for students on articles you want them to read, and add notes for them to pay attention to on the bottom as well. All right, so that's it. Just remember, at the top of any Gale in context database, you're going to see your that Google sign-in and the classroom icon, and then you're going to simply download or assign as needed. I hope this was helpful. If you need any information on this or would like me to help demonstrate it to students, let me know.